boys and girls, it is time to do another read aloud, and we have a pretty special read aloud for today, kind of putting it in context of what's going on in our world and how important these people are right now. The book we're going to read today is called Doctors Help. Doctors Help. And we see a lot of doctors in the news these days as they're helping treat people who are sick and not feeling well and hopefully making them feel better. Okay, so doctors are very helpful. I want to talk about the kind of book this is. If you look really closely, if I can get that glare off of there, look really closely, you notice, is that a drawing or a painting? No, this is taken with a camera. This is an actual photograph. And I want you to think back to what we know about books that have photographs on them. What kind of books are those usually? Yeah, they're usually nonfiction books. They're usually books that give us real information about a certain topic. And this book in particular happens to be about doctors. We've read a lot of fiction books or make-believe stories like Jumanji, a board game that comes to life. I don't think that's nonfiction. That's not real. That is make-believe, which I love these stories. But sometimes I just want to learn about something real, okay? Sometimes I just want to get more information about things like that. So today we're going to be talking about how doctors help. And then later on you're going to get to learn about some other people in your community that have jobs that help people. Okay, today is all about helping, all right? So let's go ahead and get started with Doctors Help. It is written by, you can see it really teeny tiny, they made that hard for me to see, by D. Reddy. And then they actually had a doctor named Gail Saunders Smith help the author write this book. So the author would actually have a chance to talk to an expert, a real live doctor, to see what they do to help people. So let's read Doctors Help. In this story, nonfiction, you're going to see a lot of things that might be different than make-believe fiction books that will help you read. Here's the first, here's the title page, Doctors Help. This tells us the author and who helped her again, but also down here on the title page, it says Capstone Press. This is usually the company that makes the book. You're going to see those inside of stories as well. And then we get to have, I love these, a table of contents. And we've seen these a lot, in our nonfiction books when we're reading them. They tell what's in the book. Because, you know, with nonfiction, we don't have to read it in order. We could go out of order if there's something in particular we want to learn. But we're going to read it in order today because I want to learn everything. So let's look at the table of contents to find out what we're going to learn about doctors. What is a doctor? That's on page 5. What doctors do? That starts on page 11. Clothes and tools. It's on page 15. Where doctors work on page 19. And doctors help is on page 21. And then we have the glossary, where I can go to read more, some internet sites, and an index to help me find some important information. Okay, so the first time we read Doctors Help, I'm just going to read it all the way through for you, and I might stop and go over some words that might be tricky or maybe that you might not know, some vocabulary words, and then we'll talk a little bit about doctors and their jobs, okay? First chapter. Oh, I've had that done before. I have a connection there. She's looking down into my throat. What is a doctor? Doctors help sick or hurt people get better. They also help healthy people stay healthy. Healthy is the opposite of sick. Healthy means that you're feeling well, you're not sick. And the doctor helps both of those. All doctors learn about the human body, but some doctors focus on certain parts of the body. Neurologists study the brain. Focus on means that they just zoom in and learn more about one particular part. So you have neurologists or brain doctors, you have doctors just for your feet and your knees and your shoulders, and doctors just for your heart. Those are specialists. They focus on one part of your body. I have a connection there too. That's happened to me before when I go to the doctor. It's usually the first thing they do. Do you know what they're doing here? Yeah, they're checking her weight or how heavy she is. Other doctors care for certain kind of patients. Patients are people who go see a doctor. You're a patient when you go see a doctor, and I'm a patient when I go see a doctor. It's not like the patient you have to be when you're waiting for something. This kind of patient is a person who goes to see a doctor. A doctor who sees only children is a pediatrician. Can you say that word? That's hard. Pediatrician. You probably go to see a pediatrician. I take my kids to see a pediatrician because they specialize, they focus on just kids. This chapter is called What Doctors Do. I like how they put the heading for this chapter in red, so I know it's a title, it stands out. Doctors treat people who are sick or hurt. Wait, treat people? That doesn't mean they give them treats. That doesn't make sense. That'd be awesome, but this kind of treat means that they care for people. Doctors treat people who are sick or hurt. They care for people. They give patients medicine. They may set a broken bone. That to set a broken bone means that they put it back in place so it can heal. Sometimes doctors do surgery. That's an operation to fix a part of the body or take something out of the body. That's surgery. People also go to doctors for checkups. Doctors tell patients how to stay healthy. That's what a checkup is. You might go to the doctor so he or she can check to see if you're staying well, if you're taking care of yourself, if you're healthy. They're just checking up on you. Doctors give shots to keep people from getting diseases. Oh, we don't like shots. You all have told me some shot stories. I know how you feel about shots, but just try to remember that getting the disease or getting sick is a lot worse. So I'd rather get the shot, as awful as it is. Clothes and tools. Doctors may wear white coats to see patients. They may also wear scrubs. Scrubs is not like scrubbing something. It's like that little jumpsuit that they wear that kind of matches. Sometimes it's really cute and sometimes it's just all one color. Rubber gloves protect them from germs. Doctors use tools to gather information. A stethoscope helps them hear heartbeats and breathing. That's the thing that's really cold when they put it on you, but they have to listen to your heart and your breathing. X-rays can help them see inside the body. Where doctors work. Doctors usually work in clinics or hospitals. Some doctors run their own offices. Others visit nursing homes. Nursing homes are places where older people go to live and get special care. Or rural areas. Rural areas are places way out in the country where not very many people live. They have special doctors that work in rural areas that just kind of take care of everything. Doctors help. Doctors are important to the community. Everyone gets sick sometimes. Doctors help people get well and stay well. And then here's a glossary of all of our important words that we've learned about and read in our book. And if you want to pause the video and look at that glossary, you may, or you can look at any of these other book titles or internet sites that are listed here. I'll hold that up close so you can see. There we go. I hope you enjoyed learning about doctors today. And a little bit later, you're going to get a chance to learn about some other really important jobs in the community and what they do to help. And as you're learning about that, I hope you will take some time to think about what you want to be when you grow up, what job you want to do, and how you are going to help people in your job as you get older. Okay? So I hope you enjoy learning about community helpers and special jobs today. Have a great day. It was fun reading with you, and I'll see you later.